Alrighty, guys. I do apologize. I will not be on camera tonight. I do apologize. I'm doing a complete setup, so I gotta set things up. You guys, I told you guys that I was doing like system movement and updating and upgrading and shaking and moving and whatever. So I won't be on camera. I do apologize if you wanted to see this face, but right now you're going to see this avatar. Pretend it's a podcast. That's what we're doing tonight. A complete podcast. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Who do I have? Who do I have? 54 people in the house. I have 19 likes. Hopefully, those likes are going to match how many people we have here. Oh my lordy! Bad Betty said, "Look it." David Miscavige has short man syndrome and is a bully. Now he's hiding from the cops like a coward. I hope they find him, and I hope they find him unalive because he was. Ooh, Lord have mercy, guys. Listen, everybody, come on in here. Come on in here and hit the like button, okay? Because you guys are already very toasty in the chat, and I just haven't even went live for more than 5 minutes. All right, let me see who I have in the chat member-wise. I have Cash H, Peekaboo. Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else is in my house today, member-wise? Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Ooh, you guys are going back and forth on this Scientology stuff. Vivacious Confessions. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Shout out to you. I love Vivacious name. I don't know. It's a very good mix of a name. Shout out to you. Let's see who else I have in the house. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I saw some other members in here and I don't want to skip. And there's a lot of comments and I'm going through them right now. So I apologize. Michelle Diaz, how are you? Miss Clover is in the house as well. Hey, Saucy Sauce. Shout out to Bobby who's here as well. Clem, how are you, Clem? Addie Pink Volo. I'd like to know, what do you guys think? Is he hiding with Tom Cruise? Chico's in the house. Shout out to Chico. Sakina, hey. Welcome, Teresa. Alrighty. Welcome to Belinda and all the Facebook fam that is watching us. We got 2 likes on the Facebook. We have Marla who liked our stream on Facebook and Belinda. And I'm going to talk about Facebook here in a little bit because we're going to be doing some stuff over there too. Shout out to everybody. Jess 360 in the house. Daisy girl. Daisy girl. Shout out to you. You need a third answer? She said, third answer. I don't know these folks. Lord. Dee Dee Bynes. Shout out to you. All right. Hey, Navy. Welcome. Patty's in the house, you guys. Shout out to Patty. Yes. Shout out to you. Thank you guys for coming in. Thank you. Read this. My mod and my member is in the house. Chico is also a mod and a member. Shout out to you guys. Oh my God. Look at this. Shout out to Christopher, another Facebook fam over here. Shout out to you guys. All right. Whew, you guys are gonna make me lose my breath. Ebony Eyes is in the house. Ebony Eyes. My goodness, let me look at this poll real quick because you guys got me a little like just I mean, even the chat right now. You said he's in hiding, and he said he's in hiding. Y'all need to stop. Okay, all right. So the question was, David from Scientology, hiding or missing? 63% said he's hiding with Tom Cruise, and 37% said missing, avoiding service. So there's a big difference between hiding and missing, right? Let's not get that twisted. We really don't know. So let me talk to you guys about this article that came about just today, and let me show it to you guys right now. Well, let me tell you this. The fact that he's been missing has been missing for quite some time. It's been out there already that he's been missing. There's another channel here, and I forgot the name of it, but he's a huge creator too. And he talked a little bit about this. He said that they've been missing for a couple weeks and they're avoiding service. David is probably out with the Sea Org. Now, if you guys watch the Leah Remedy surviving, I don't know if it's called Surviving Scientology, but that shit was trippy to me. That shit was trippy to me. Like that whole Scientology thing. I mean, I remember who was it that her co-host that was with them and they were both in Scientology and they had family, and then you had Mimi Fausta from Love and Hip Hop who was also in Scientology. The number of celebrities that have been in Scientology has been crazy. And also just the who is the guy that runs it, what they call the oh my god, the auditing piece. There's an auditing piece that goes to it. It's an intense, and I call it religion because technically they are a religious institute, right? I don't feel like they are. But then again, that's not a fight that I want to get into. Thank you, Mike Rin. Mike Rin. Thank you, Lana. It's like, looking at Scientology in the aftermath. I remember that. Remember how intense that show was? And Leah Remedy was running it, and it was quite an intense show. Quite an intense show. That they had a lot of lawsuits. Yep, a lot of silence. Yeah, for tax purposes. I mean, they have a YouTube channel, and I was looking at their YouTube channel. Do you guys know we can't even leave a comment on the YouTube? Like they were streaming live today about some, you know, stuff projects that they have going on, and I'm thinking, ooh, live chat. Let me go troll. No, 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 no. They said, no, 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 Rabbit, you're not trolling over here because we don't like comments. We do not appreciate comments. Period. I was like, "Damn, I can't troll Scientology." Well, I definitely don't want them trolling me, so I better shut up. And I was very careful about how I worded this live because I said, "Look, I saw how they were heckling, how they were mobbing against these people. I do not want to have anything to do with these people whatsoever. I do not need them taking down my YouTube channel." Just saying. Just say it. Yes, Shelly Miscavige has been missing for almost 13 years. People said that she's alive. Unless I see something that shows life, I don't know. They will. I saw that weird shit over there where there was those episodes. Oh my gosh, somebody's calling me. One second. There was those episodes, right, where you had them standing in front of businesses looking at you like this was Night of the Living Dead. You know what I'm saying? They're just looking at you, they're cursing at you, they'll get the camera right in front of your face. And I'm just sitting there like, it's not that serious. Like, let people escape, let people go. What are you doing? I don't know. But anyways, Scientology leader David Miscavige allegedly still missing as an ex church members move forward with their child trafficking lawsuit. Where's the leader, yo? Where is the leader? And have they checked on Tom Cruise at this point? Because that guy, I'm sorry, you guys, I'm not a fan. Great movies. However, yeah, that Nitro, that's the channel, that creator right there, very great. And he was kind of giving people kind of an update, and just saying that this missing stuff is very much a ongoing thing. They have a lifetime contract to Scientology. Absolutely. That is so correct. I said a lifetime contract. What the hell does that mean? I mean, I scream when there's a contract in general, just saying, because it's like, why are you guys trying to hold me down? I can't stand Tom Cruise. I mean, he's a good actor, but that I just personally, I can't. Like the day that he jumped on those couches when he was being interviewed by Oprah is the day that I said this man is needs help. But he ran Hollywood for a long ass time. You like Rayman? He's done some good movies. But you know what Scientology makes me think of? Honestly, Scientology reminds me of the movie Vanilla Sky. Something about the way in which Vanilla Sky was narrated and how that movie was done that kind of gave me Scientology vibe. Like I feel like these Scientologists are probably at a different level that we don't even know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how well how do I say this? Like they're just different, you know? When I saw those documentaries and then I saw that even the people that have been Hollywood harassed by Scientologists, mental health is Scientologies. What is the name of basically the guy that invented Scientology? What the hell is his name? Can you ew, because Scientology helped they did. Lana, a lot of those Hollywood people. Who else? Let's talk about John Travolta, Kirstie Alley, who passed away. Suddenly, like, mental health is not something that they can get help with. I'm just like, thank you, the Hubbard guy, Ron L. Hubbard, right? Xenu. I remember the Xenu guy, and I remember that it was based off a movie, and John Travolta played this. I mean, it's like this shit is. Unreal, yo. I believe in God. I just don't know if I believe in Xenu. And if Xenu is somebody you believe in, I apologize. I just don't. I don't know what to make of it. Yeah, Ron L. Hubbard. Xenu. That was this. That was the. Wasn't that like the. What they were kind of together. And there's these books. There's this oddity. There's this machine. If you sweat one way and you sweat the other way, it's like you're nervous, and then they'll audit you. I mean, it's just and the secrecy that goes behind there, and the Sea Org, and the lifetime contract. I said, I don't know. Let me tell you something. I would have been kicked out. I would have been disowned. Yes, Ron L. Hubbard created it. He sure did. And when he died, it was the creepiest thing ever. Not L. Ron. L. Ron did not create. Stop it, Christopher. Shut. I'm done with you. I'm blocking everybody tonight. Oh, Jesus Christ. And I did not say, oh, Xenu, okay? So I said, Jesus Christ. Yeah, yeah. There's a lot more people that are connected to that. Yeah, stop it. L. Ron is not the leader of Scientology, although Twitter in itself is a whole different cult. I'll tell you that right now. And all these other organizations, but just saying, he did. Not L. Ron Hubbard. Stop it. Oh my God. I love it. I love it when we can have fun with each other like this. And it's all shits and giggles. Okay. Yeah, I love it. I love it. Shout out to everybody that's keeping up with this. Patty, Scientology can't keep me. I'm sorry. They would totally kick me out. They'd be like, look, this e-meter, that's what it's called. It was like the light. They would put that e-meter on me and they'd be like, look, Rabbit, you broke this shit. There's no way that you can be part of Scientology. Like, we cannot intimidate you. We can't these results right here, you would use these results against yourself before we use them against you. And you would blackmail yourself before we blackmail you. That's how it would be. That's how it would be. I don't know. Hey, Blank Screen, shout out to Blank Screen who became a new member. We're just effing around about stuff, but just saying. So when I said this and I was reading into this, okay, they're facing this lawsuit, allegedly a child trafficking lawsuit. If you guys think about the Sea Org, they recruit very young. Okay. So to me, I'm like, this has been a long time coming. Where the hell have you guys been? Why haven't you fucking done shit yet? Because I have always felt that this was the case when it came to this religion, with this church. And I don't know. Maybe that'll be the downfall of Scientology. You know, where is Scientology held, girl? I don't know. Ask L. Ron Hubbard. Okay, ask L. Ron. It's a cult. It truly, truly, it's a cult. That's how I perceived it as. I don't know. And that Tinkle Tits. That is $1 million question. In my opinion, the lady is no longer here. At least that's what I think. I don't think she is alive. I mean, she's been missing. You're not allowed to ask where she was. Apparently, that's the infamous story that who is it? Leah Remini tells. Okay, time and time again, and I don't know what to make of it. She's been missing. Yeah, she's been missing for 15 years. People have said that she's appeared. I don't know if that's the case, Tinkle Tits. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, operates multi-troubled teens residential facility. Lana, Lana, it's so funny that you point that out because I think that was in one of the episodes that they do operate such centers and they make money. And not only that, they operate it under the trouble, like they're there to help the teen and the youth, and then come to find out that a lot of the curriculum and basis is off of Scientology, and some people don't even know that that's the case. Isn't that yes, Danny Master's son in trouble right now, and Lisa Marie wasn't she supposed to testify? I don't know. Lisa Marie was another one too, guys. Oh, Jesus Christ. We, you guys. Hey, Jen, welcome. Right, Miss Clover. This shit right here. Let me tell you. This is weird. It's Holly weird. It's Holly weird. Wasn't Leah offering money for proof that she was alive? Yes, she was. Nothing has come out. Nothing. They think at first they thought they had her captive in some other facility because they have like these private houses and then they follow you everywhere. Hey, Benita, you are right on time. They follow you everywhere. It's just so weird. Mm, And then now she's not here anymore. She died very young. She died very young, in my opinion. I don't know. I've watched various on the cults for years. Is poor person LDS, and that is saying something. Ooh wee! Look up Scientology Operation Snow White. They breached the IRS, one of the largest U.S. government breaches in history. That's interesting. That is interesting. Mm-mm-mm. Saw another CC who covered Shelley. Supposedly, she's being held in a very small town. That's what they keep saying, Vivacious. People have said that she has been held, that she's still alive. I don't know about that, guys. I don't know. Anyways, so I'm thinking about this. I'm like, maybe we'll talk a little bit more about this tomorrow, because there is a creator that I was watching. I'm like, damn, that would be a really good topic to just kind of keep talking about and see what develops. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a little concerned because, um, I don't want the shadow banning and the way in which this cult works. I mean, they will shadow ban the shit out of you. I don't know how many people are going to be reporting my video if I talk about Scientology. It's weird. It's weird. I can expose it, but then I'm like, damn. Mm-mm-mm. I don't know. Says he received confrontation ooh, wait, what? Channel owner says that he received confrontation that Shelly is alive in a secret location. That's interesting. I mean, this is a man, the leader is the man who like tried, if I remember the series correctly, he tried to off his own dad. Like he's not above crazy shit, you know? And this is allegedly from what David Miscavige's father said in that series, and this was a couple years ago. The series is great. If you guys watch it, watch it. I mean, you just never really know. I don't know. I don't know. It is fascinating stuff. That's how they really forced the IRS to prove their tax exemption. Lord have mercy. And I heard that they have people that work in the IRS, guys. I heard that they have people that work in the IRS. Can you block people via mods? Yes, that's what mods can block people. Yes, ma'am. Anyways, so I want to I should listen to I have, and I could definitely talk about that because it's a very interesting situation. Woo wee. Oh my lord. Scientologists do go hard. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. Mm-hmm. They're everywhere. But I want to bring attention to another situation here. Do I have anybody, and not that you have to tell me in the chat, but if you guys are in the Arizona area, the Buckeye, Arizona area, guys, shout out to one of my members who messaged me and said, Rabbit, can you? And I had actually shared this already, but there is going to be a search party for missing Daniel Robinson. I don't know if you guys know who Daniel Robinson is or anything like that. He was the genealogist that went missing. So after Daniel went missing, and this actually is going to be held in Buckeye, Arizona. The reason I'm asking, hold on. The father is doing a public search and needs 200 people with boots on the ground to complete the grid search. Search information February 25th, 2020. This year. I don't know why I'm reading it like that. February 25th at 7 a.m. at the Sun Valley Parkway and Cactus Avenue, Buckeye, Arizona. Okay. There's going to be a sign there. So I put this information. Hey, Vic. Hey, everybody that's coming in. I put the information in the chat for you guys to, if you're in the area and can assist. This is their YouTube channel. Go subscribe and keep up to date to what is going on. If you're in the Arizona area, Buckeye area, okay, they're needing at least 200 people to help. Lex, say shout out to Lex. Is the link on Twitter? I know people there. Okay, so no, it's not. The link is in my chat, in my description box, for this channel. check them out. The information is in the description box as well. Check them out, but they are going to be doing a search. It was in this recent video, just recent, about what they were planning to do. If you guys are in the Arizona area, Buckeye, Arizona area, or around there, they need at least 200 people to help search. Daniel went missing. His home computer was accessed by an unknown person. The police, the public, the drone group, and others started the grid search looking for Daniel. In an already searched area, 1 month after he went missing, Daniel's car mysteriously appeared crashed in the desert. Daniel's keys, clothes, and available water was all left at the crash site. Buckeye Police Department would not and still not release the case to the county district attorney to take over. But they're saying no foul play, even though Daniel's father, has hired a PI to investigate the case. It says very differently. The family has been investigating the forensics personally because the police did not. Daniel's car was turned over some 50 times after the crash, and the number of miles put on the vehicle after the crash was approximately 10 unaccounted for miles. It was a Jeep, and some information was included on his Uconnect from his Jeep. We guys, he's asking for assistance for volunteers. They're looking for Daniel. The father has searched all over for his son. They have even found remains that helped another family to get closure, another missing person. David moved here from North Carolina to look for his missing son. He has never given up. I have participated in searches, and I know, okay, so this is somebody else who has participated and given me the heads up. And this is shout out to and I'm gonna shout her out if she, and I don't know if she's in the chat, but SW 4x4 Explorer, shout out to her. So she gave me the heads up. She wants to make sure that people are aware of what's going on. If you guys have anybody in Arizona, if you're in Arizona, please, 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 please volunteer some time. Get this word out. I'm gonna see right now. I'm kind of dealing with the computer setup and everything. But when I do get some chance, I'm gonna reach out to him and see how we can, because I'm a bigger channel. What can we do over here to bring some more awareness to the situation? David is Daniel Robinson's father. Yes, yes. Okay. Yeah, and where can you learn about this case, Daisy? The page is right here. The YouTube channel is Please Help Find Daniel. And Mr. David does go live. Thank you so much, Vic. She put it in the chat too, the information link. He does go live to give updates, okay? Don't forget Daniel, guys. Like, this case is just crazy. I mean, if you can help by going to search out there, if you're able to give your time, would be great. So please do not forget. My email, I see your comment here. Hold up 1 minute. Let me see if I can show you. This is my email, guys. If you guys want to email me, feel free right here. I have a lot of emails to catch up on, but this is my email right now. Okay. Feel free to email me right there. Okay. Anything helps. Anything helps. Okay. It is definitely, yeah. Yeah. Thank you. I didn't want to, I shouted you out and I thank you so much. SW 4x4 Explorers. I had already shared I think it was like an invite. What is it called? Like an Eventbrite or something that Mr. David had organized. But I would really like to talk to him because we are a bigger channel. What can we do to get the word out there? You know what I'm saying? What can we do to get the word out there to help find Daniel? Okay. So if you guys again are in the Arizona area, please volunteer your time. I know that he would appreciate. They need 200 people to help. Okay. I want to thank everybody. Yes, yes, my love. You do not have to super chat me. I got you. You already know. Yo, you're a supporter of the channel. You're a members of mine. You guys already know. When you guys support me, I try my best to do whatever I can to, whether it's bring light to something that you need me to bring light to. I got your back. Okay. Thank you for that. Um, I kind of want to move on to something else. Now, this is the part where we gonna get a little bit I would say messy. I would say messy, but just kind of calling the BS here a little bit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Guys, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, they've been searching for him for a while. I want us to talk a little bit about Mr. Mr. John This for All. Ugh. And I said, "Damn, do I really?" But then I said I got kinda angry because, I was sent a link, okay, about the fact that well, he went live and he said, "We clear Dre is cleared. Dre has been cleared." That's what he said. That's what he said. I said, "Damn, cleared, really? She's been cleared, okay." So, I don't know if they finally got a copy of the report. I don't know if they finally decided to, talk about the report. I thought it was so weird, right? So, and I went back to one of my videos that I did a couple months ago, and I kinda wanna share with you guys, and this is when I was still kinda on the fence about the situation, but I took a leap of faith, and I said, "I wanna look at this both sides. I want to be, um, as objective as I can, whether, whatever may be, because one of the things that in this case initially, when I started, it's not even a case in this story. Let me get this in this story involving Marvon McCray and Dre McCray. One of the things that stood out to me the most was the heavily edited clips that continuously played over and over on YouTube and Facebook, and the mob mentality. And anytime I see some mob mentality, I always feel some type of way about it. Always. It never fails. Something I'm like, why is the mob feeling this way? It's kind of like Scientology, right? Why is this mob of Scientologists feeling this way? This cult-like thought process, or mentality of expressing things and doing things, right? So I always do the opposite. If something strikes me as weird, I'll always do the opposite. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. But let me play to you guys this video that I did, and I'm so glad that I did it because it all makes sense to me now. It's all coming back to me now, as they would say, right, in that song. Hold up, let me see if I can speed it up. Okay.
And just by seeing clips, because the clips that people have are very concerning, right? You got this woman with steak knives all over her house, right? You got her doing crazy ass shit. Let me see if I can see a picture here. Here it is. I mean, I remember that specific clip because I think that was one of the first ones when she was like signaling. And sometimes, and we're going to watch that. But one thing I sat back and I said, well, if that is the only clip that I see of Dre McCray, of like the knives and everything else and the kratom and everything, then then we've already crucified a little bit, right? We've already made up our minds here, right? That's what it sounds like to me. So I said, well, let me scale back a little bit. Let me just say that somebody said, Rabbit, go check out the Slay with Dre McCray, Facebook page. Just go check it out. Go do a little digging into it. And I did. I had the opportunity to dig into and pull some information out. And it wasn't cropped and chopped and karate chopped or anything. It was just pulled. And there was a couple things that stood out to me the most. There was a clip. I'm going to read this to you guys. That was February 28th. This is Dre. She says, Vaughn has an appointment with a neurology at the end of March. He's struggling mentally. His motor skills, speech, memory are affected greatly right now. We have started personal therapy to work on his brain. I don't know what personal therapy is, but this is what it says.
One of the agendas, if you guys remember, we talked a little bit about it, and I'm still kind of in this police report because those 34 pages kind of really got to me. And I know I noticed a theme right now with a lot of the creators that have been talking about the Stray McCray story again. The the amount of like, and this is just me, how much I consumed this story and then I looked into it, right? And I told you guys, I apologize, yada yada yada. It really got to me. Looking back to the searches that I had done, independent of those video clips. In this specific search, I went into the Slay Mafia group, the Facebook group. I had to be. I was an undercover troll in there, and I said, I'm going to look into this group, and I'm going to see exactly what it is that really that really attracts people to, Dre, but also like the other side of that. Well, was Marvin a healthy person or not? Because when this story hit the internet, story that everybody was told here was that here is a Marine vet. He's very healthy, never had any health issues. But here, February 28th of 2022, there's a post that's written. Vaughn has an appointment with neurology at the end of March. He's struggling mentally. His motor skills and speech and memory are affected greatly right now. We have started personal therapy to work on his brain. I refuse to let my husband suffer and stay down. I will get him back to where he needs to be. 100. Vaughn was having issues, neurological issues, for quite some time. When you look at the police report, like we had talked, yes, it's an old post. Yes, I'm bringing this up to say because people were saying, well, he was healthy. He would have never done, we keep putting this narrative up there. He never did anything. He never did this. Thank you for joining, Lindsay. Um, he never would have done X, Y, and Z. And I said, if these creators had done some research, like the Orange Man, he would have noticed. They would have seen that based on what was going on with Vaughn, Vaughn was going through a lot of stuff. No, last update, which was several months ago, he was breathing on his own. That's what we know. Anything after that, we don't know. We don't have any more updates other than that. He is not. Don't let people tell you different. Yes, so it's been almost a year since these symptoms. Thank you, Michelle. That's my point. There was these ongoing things, and the police report supports that. So the police report, this is what gets to me, is if these creators, because what they did is they went by the misinformation to create a narrative for everybody to marry to it, right? That's what they did. If they had sat down and said, let me get me a little account, let me get me a little account and go and check out Slay with Dre McCray and see what this group is about, they would have known that Vaughn was struggling with some medical stuff for quite some time. The fact that his family didn't know, his biological family, to me, that just says, well, I don't know how close they were, right? Because they came on the internet saying that this man didn't have any type of medical issues. But that wasn't the case. Dre and Vaughn openly spoke about these issues while they were live on Facebook. So, so I was sitting there and I said, damn, I did not realize, and looking back and reflecting, that this was just some of the things that I have found.
I refuse to let my husband suffer and stay down. I will get him back to where he needs to be. 100. That's what it says. So I said, okay. Um, when I first heard this story, I heard that this man had no health issues whatsoever. Does anybody here that just barely started following this story, the first thing that I heard was that this man had no health issues whatsoever. Now I'm not taking Dre's word, as gold here, right? Because
And here's the question from the Finn. I thought the problem was Dre stopped Vaughn's parents from any contact. After he tried committing suicide, they weren't his parents allowed to see him. I think the problem is this is they hadn't had any contact with him prior. They found out about what happened with Vaughn through social media. Their contact was back and forth. Now, a lot of people they want to debate. Well, they Dre should have allowed Dre, and that's not my place to say. I don't know what that relationship looked like, right? To me, even if that's the case, it did not justify what they did to Dre on this internet. It just didn't. It did not justify whatsoever. It did not justify her having to have extra patrol to protect her. It did not justify any of that. Any of that. Yes, Wonder Twin. Yes, I went back, a year and a half or so and found out that, Vaughn had some medical health issues. He did, but his family came and said that he didn't, that he was healthy. That's not the case whatsoever. That was not the case. It wasn't. I think it was a relationship, and Queen Bella, you bring up a very good point. It was a relationship that was on and off. I'll never forget, there was a video. There was a video out there that Vaughn and Dre are talking, and you could hear Vaughn kind of expressing himself about the situation with his mother. You know, um, how I think the problem that I have, and this is just my opinion, um, I would never want to. I don't know what the relationship was, right? And I want to be very careful, and that's a family issue as well. Would I have done and kept the family away or send them away? No, probably not. But we just don't know what happened, right? It appeared to be toxic. He's been in a coma since mid May 2022, so 3 months after this post isn't that long. Exactly, Kiki doll. This is what I was trying to tell you, and I have another post. Uh, this right here, he's been in a coma since May 2022. I'm so glad you pointed this date out, right? So when I did research, these are all these neurological things that were happening. And somebody in the chat pointed out, yeah, he had some mental health issues, right? So what I'm trying to get at is nothing was very well in the Dre Island, McCray, excuse me, household at this point. There was a lot going on, a lot. So for us to have said, well, she drove him to it, we don't know. And clearly, she's been exonerated by this Yuma police report. My thing is if Dre had said, if these creators had seen and done homework like you're supposed to, they would have seen this shit and said, damn, you know what? Maybe Marvon was dealing with something here. Maybe there was something here, and we didn't even go back to put the pieces together. No, we went with the misinformation. We used those 11 clips where you hear Raza say, "Mommy, I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry," and you hear Dre say, "No, no, you can't. No, no." That's not okay. And I don't want to. I have parents here in this chat. How many of you guys, if we only took snippets of your life and we put them and we send them to CPS, and it was only the bad interactions that you have with your kids, everybody would be in trouble here. Everybody, because we're parents and we all have bad days. We lose our shit sometimes. But can you imagine that people then clip those clips and then take them to CPS, and not only that, parent shame you with that, right? I don't know. Neurological issues, arena trip. I have peripheral neuropathy, but I couldn't do that stuff. Awesome. And yeah, you're welcome. I don't follow the story, but heard things here and there and hoping everything. I think we're all hoping that it works out. But there's been so much misinformation, we just don't really know. And we are only human. Absolutely. Haley, thank you. His mental health wasn't able to handle the combination of things going on. It's tragic, but nobody's fault. Absolutely. Cancel my cancel. Shout out to cancel tragedy pimps. My kid will eat a whole meal with in seconds, then tell me he's starving 2.7 seconds later. If that happens. I mean, I have baby bunny who will yell and yell. I mean, it's like, whoa. And sometimes you don't even do anything, but it happens. That being said, though, I mean, I this gives you guys a timeline. These videos I had done, I didn't realize. I was like, damn, I've been putting this shit out for quite some time. I've been telling people that this was a mistake, that they falsely accused this woman of doing stuff.
To me, you have to be able to see both sides. I thought, all right, well, I guess he did have some neurology issues, right? When I first heard about this story, the man was healthy, except he started this diet and then his health declined. That's what I heard. But I didn't hear anything else in between. So I'm hearing things like when you go see a neurologist, is it typically because you don't have any health issues or because you have health issues? Just a thought. So I said, all right, cool. This is an interesting post. Then I go back to the police report. There was two, right now is what is it? One, and then it was updated again. And I quote, this is what I think it said at least, right? I'm gonna try to, say it as best as I can, but that she found Dre hanging, right? Or not Dre, I'm sorry, Vaughn hanging and she had to cut him. She had to use like a knife. In my head, I said, well, what kind of a knife was it? A kitchen knife? What like it was a pocket knife, right? That's what I heard. I said, well, who the hell has a pocket knife right next to them? Like, I might have lip gloss. I might have I don't know, Tylenol, stuff like that. But who has a pocket knife next to I know I don't have a pocket knife. I don't know. Just curious.
Mm-mm-mm. And thank you so much, Atlantic Creole. It's interesting that David Miscavige and Scientology were behind the Michael Jackson allegations in 1993, but it seems like David was projecting. Lord, I don't know about that. I'm gonna say allegedly, but thank you so much for the 4.99. The pocket knife, guys. You carry a pocket knife. I don't carry a pocket knife. Vaughn always carried a pocket knife. Haley, it's so funny. So the first time I ever read there was a police report that was released, and then there was an updated police report that was released shortly after that. And again, I'm just giving you guys a timeline, right? And so I'm reading this. I said, who the hell has a pocket knife, right? When you read the concluding report, when you read the statements from the officers that were there, the EMT, all these people in there, and then you actually hear and you read the dispatch call, and then you hear the dispatch call, then it's like, oh shit. Okay, well, let me tell you what I found about this pocket knife, because I said, because that was the thing that struck to me. I said, well, what? Because in my mind, look, I'm thinking like, what woman, right? I don't carry pocket knives. Therefore, how is it that this woman has a pocket knife? Me stereotyping. Listen to what I found.
Who has a pocket knife? So then I saw this. And this was posted May 13 of this year. I know the quality is awful, but do you think this would be allowed in Mexico? It's a pocket knife that I used to eat mangoes with. I'm not home. I just don't know if it's a weapon. Hashtag supporters. And Dre always hashtags the supporters in her subscriber page, okay? I said, oh, snap. So the girl, this was May 13th. What happened to Vaughn was what, May 23rd? May 13th, May 23rd, and here she's showing a picture of a pocket knife. And she's asking if this pocket knife would be allowed, if it's okay, because I mean, she tends to drive to the border back and forth. We know how the story goes there. So I don't know. I sat back, I said, well, what are the odds, the chances that Daisy Girl said my husband has one all the time? Well, Dre had to cut her husband, right, with a pocket knife. What are the chances that this is the pocket knife? She just happened to show it on her Facebook thing. Because when I read the police report and it said that she had to cut her husband with a pocket knife, I was thoroughly confused. I said, it just stood out to me as it's a weird thing to have with you and on you. But then I saw this May 13th, and she uses pocket knives to cut mangoes. So I guess if that's how you're doing it, I mean, you would have a pocket knife. I don't know.
You guys are y'all are making me feel some type of way. Now I need to carry a pocket knife. I have a pocket knife. Oh, you have a pocket knife, Patty? I have a pocket knife, Bobby. I have a pocket knife, Chico. Oh, okay, Patty. All right. Okay. I do not have a pocket knife. I need to have a pocket knife. But this right here, I said, damn. You hear the thud when he falls down in that call, and then you read the report, and then you're like, damn, this pocket knife, this was posted on May 13th of 2022. What happened to Vaughn was May 23rd of 2022. This was readily available here. Yeah, that's right. She did. So the way I saw it, I said, well, had these freaking creators had done some homework, I mean, even a little bit, and not based themselves off of clips and clips, they would have known, like, okay, like and look at the size of that pocket knife. So Haley, when they were talking about, well, they said they couldn't find the pocket knife, therefore it wasn't. I said, what are you talking about? You see how small that pocket knife, and then what happened was in a shed. It could have been mixed there, or maybe she had it somewhere else. It does not matter. Mm-mm-mm. So, oops, sorry. And let me see if I can. I was trying to share this. Let me share my other screen. Here. Let's talk about his she's been cleared. Okay, because this is where we're gonna get a little it gets a little hairy there. I was listening to this and I said, no, no, you didn't. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up, Justin. Hurry up. Hurry up. Right now. Today. Let's go. Hurry up. Come on. Come on. Let's go. I can't. Hurry up. Hurry up.
Hey guys, 1 second.
All right. Here's his phone call. Very interesting
Hey,
phone
I'm
call.
live. Dre McCray.
Hey, I'm live. What's going on? On what? Dre McCray.
She has been cleared of the investigation.
Oh, really? No shit, Sherlock. She has been cleared of the investigation. Oh my God. You see how he said she has been cleared of the investigation. Face right here. Really? Okay.
So if you want to come up, you're welcome to.
If you want to come up, you're welcome to. Well, who was that? Molly? Molly's not gonna come up. She don't apologize for the shit that she does. You know, she really doesn't give a shit about people.
Mm-hmm. I need to talk to you about that.
Interesting.
Just relax for a second. Just wait. Okay.
What do we need to talk about?
All right. Bye.
Hurry up.
Okay. Hi guys.
Hi.
So we did call today. Allegedly, Dre
Allegedly.
McCray is been cleared of any wrongdoings
Allegedly. No, she's been cleared. She's been cleared.
as far as allegedly, doing anything to Marvon physically. Um,
Oh, no shit, Sherlock. Are you poreless and hairless and orange. Don't you forget. He's fake. Listen, listen, listen. Yes. And baldless. Stop. Baldless. She has been cleared, not allegedly, literally and actually. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. You guys can't stand him. Neither could I. Yawn. I mean, there should be like a true crime ASMR channel because I think it could probably put people to sleep. I thought I was bad, but I mean, apparently, I can get pretty loud too. So I don't know. Gosh darn that! I, SNBC 13 News was what? It turns out that he really didn't pass away when you guys said he had passed away. My goodness, my goodness. I cannot with Molly. She makes me want to call a welfare check. My psych radar goes off every time I hear her voice, which is I only hear. Oh my god, this way I only hear. I can't. You're crying. I adore you all. You're crying over here. That is the orange man? He just got off the phone with the lion lady. That's just the fucking circus of the circus of the circus. Let's move on.
so there's that.
Really?
Now, in my opinion,
Of course.
she
I don't care about your opinion, but let's keep going.
she is done. And to me, honestly, when I got the video yesterday,
Uh-huh.
and when she said, "Should I cut him down?" Like, to me if like that's a question.
Shut the fuck up. And he still wants to throw shade at her? How dare you? How dare you? I,
Um, you could, after she cut him down, you
Uh-huh.
could hear a thud,
Yes, really,
which
really. It was on the report too. But what did you say about the report? Funny how they still don't even talk about the report. Don't you just like them apples? Don't you just like them oranges? They don't even talk about the report. He is ignorant on trauma. Vivacious confession. He knows nothing about trauma. He is too self-absorbed, like the orange makeup on his face. You know, that's just how it is. You're so self-absorbed, so much that it's in your pores that you just can't even say, you know what, guys, I fucked up. I accused this woman of harming her husband. I didn't do my research like these other creators did. I went on a vendetta and then I made some money, and that money talks. Money talks. That's what happened. That's what happened. That's the reality. Call it what it is. And which then brings me to my next point. Thank you. It's called dead weight. They pass out. Absolutely. It is, Kiki. It is a snore fest. You don't have to. Let me tell you something. On everything, I cannot believe, and I thank God that, um, I woke up from subscribing from these two uh fuckheads, because I realized, I said, "Oh my God, they really don't give a shit about people, in my opinion." Right, Orange Man. That's what I'm saying. They don't care how their opinion impacts or harms anybody. They never did. They never did. Absolutely. Bueller, Bueller, Bueller. Mm-mm-mm. I can't.
hold on. Yes.
So the person on the phone, which I'm pretty sure is the lion lady, um, where exactly did you see this information? Lion lady calls him back. Where exactly did you see this information? It's on the last page, page 34, second paragraph. There is insufficient evidence of any wrongdoing. That's the page. That's where you could see it.
No, 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 no. It's uh, we called.
Oh, 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 we called. We called. We called. Well, I'm just telling you. Listen, when he got called out for doxing Jared Lysak's victim, what did I tell you guys? I said Molly Golightly needs to stop breastfeeding this man. Like, get him off you. It's okay. You guys can stand on your own. All right? This man is old enough to stand on his own. Stop breastfeeding this man, yo. Stop it. Stop it. Let him go. He's okay. But did you notice every time they got to defend themselves? They can't stand on their own. They got to stand on each other's panels. When he did that shit with Kylie Rodney, where did he go to address it? At Molly's channel. He did. He can't stop breastfeeding with, like, I this man cannot stand on his own 2 feet. 2 feet. Right. Right. Mm-mm-mm. They're Tinkle Tits, they're all from the same. They're all from the same camp. All of them. All put together. All of them. Oh, Clem. Oh, Clem. Clem. I just can't. I think the meds, they said it was they took all accidents. I think the med, they said it was they were all accidents. What do you mean, Queen Bella? Let me know in the chat. None of them can. The wrongdoing is Orange and MGL. Yep. Yeah. All right, but let's go.
We called.
We
Yeah.
called.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. You can go.
Oh, we did call. You did call. Yes. Okay, so we didn't just go off on the report anymore. Now we called because we wanted to make sure that there was no typos on the 35-page report. And it turns out that there's no wrongdoing. Really, you fuckhead?
Come on. All right. Bye bye.
All right, bye-bye.
So, to me, you know, I
Oh.
don't
Oh.
believe that she had anything physically to do with
Yes.
Marvon's death physically. However,
However,
in my eyes,
in my eyes, no offense to anybody that wears glasses, but in his eyes, because he could see, yes, as gross. One, thank you. Yes, vivacious. Lion Lady is Molly. I got a picture of the Lion Lady on my community tab. What does I don't understand what he means. The police saw what happened. There was no crime. What are you doing? I can't with him. I wish the true crime would just deal in facts. Speculation is very toxic. Absolutely, Kiki. Absolutely. In his eyes, in my eyes, because I'm not at all blinded by the orange makeup. Tell me you don't know trauma response to suicide or suicidation without telling me you don't know, right? I wish once he would man the hell up, right? But he can't. He can't, guys. He can't. He can't step up to Molly when she does wrong. They can't. I mean, they're like, I'm telling you, it's like mother and child. Okay, she just has not let him go. I mean, I don't know if that's where he got the makeup from too. It happens. It happens, guys. But let's keep watching. But just so you can see the bullshit.
Vaughn was very much so,
Yeah. Okay. Hurry up.
almost like in prison, in my opinion. He couldn't go
Okay.
anywhere, he couldn't do anything, he couldn't talk to anyone, he couldn't have a cell phone,
Really?
but she was so attached to social media.
You know what I think is so insulting? And I was listening to the Glare yesterday too, and I would have to agree with him. Here is this Marine vet, okay, that fought for our country, right? Service, and I don't know what's worse here. I don't know, like to me it's like these people have decided to label him as this helpless person. Like he didn't intentionally mean to marry Dre and have children and be together and make his own family and his own decisions and everything. Like way to what is it? Emasculate a man, right? He decided, he decided to marry that woman. He decided to make those decisions. They had a child. There's a lot of things here that you guys have taken away from him based on the fact that you don't want to. I mean, come on now. So at first it was the diet changes that he decided to take upon, and he decided to participate in the cooking. And then it was the spices, and then it was the tea, the K, the special K, the passion flower. He decided to do all this. Nobody pushed him. He decided. I mean, you're watching videos of him consuming this stuff, of him also doing skits with Dre. He decided to participate in some of this. This happened and it played out the way it did. But why take away the fact, why take his manhood away? Why take the fact that he is somebody that it was able to stand up to Dre if he needed to stand up to Dre? I get that there was some stuff that played out online, but that wasn't the only part of their relationship. If you had done some research, you would have known that. You would have known that. But you know what? If I made what is it, $18,000 a month? Now that's just Molly. I don't know how much Justin made. But if I made, and this is the thing about this man, and this is what gets me. And somebody said to me in the chat, a couple people said, Rabbit, you're going really, really hard on this man. You're going really, really hard on Justin. He's a really nice guy. You should get to know him. I said, I don't care. He could be a nice guy. That doesn't mean anything to me. But it's his actions throughout the time that I have seen him here that I said he is the most vile, disgusting person online here. I don't know who's worse, whether it's him or Molly or both combined, and then other ones that kind of make up the little group right there. But him specifically, what gets to me is I think that in my mind, I thought, all right, when I first saw him, I said, oh, he seems pretty like, he's a bit boring. He's like ASMR true crime. He's harmless. And then I started seeing the shit for what it was, and I realized it's that specific type of nice guy attitude that makes him precisely dangerous for such communities like true crime. It makes him dangerous in terms of being able to interview victims. At least Molly Golightly is overt about the shit that she does. She's no shame. I can deal. I know when it comes to Molly, but this guy right here, this guy is different. And this is why I do not I cannot with the orange man. I can't. I can't. This guy right here, nice guy, but the one that's putting the knife on your back right there. This guy right here, you're thinking you're talking to somebody who's going to help you go through something and he's there to listen to you. Nope. I do not trust. I don't trust anybody that wears orange makeup. Sorry. I don't. I don't. I don't. And when I saw what he did with Quentin Simon, that he was like he was twitching because he wanted to be first to deliver that information. He's twitching. Oh my god, and I gotta go first, and I gotta be first. It's the same thing with Jared Lysick stuff. Oh my god, I gotta go first. I gotta go first. And I realized I'm like, this guy right here is dangerous. He's right. This nice guy facade and then misinformation. He's trash. He's not credible, and I don't care what you say. And if I have another opportunity to drag him for the shit that he does, I will definitely do it. I don't care, especially for something like that. The damage that he caused to that family, the damage that you've caused to Marvon McCray, okay? The damage that you've caused him is ridiculous. And how dare you? How dare you try to then say, "Oh, he was trapped. The man was old enough to be there with his wife. They was not a perfect marriage. Clearly, no marriages, no marriages. But don't act like he didn't have any consent or anything to do with the situation. I'm done. They're the same bird, but to me, at least, at least, at least I know what we're getting with Molly. This one right here, this nice guy persona, is a fake and a fraud and a phony, just like that orange makeup. And I said it. I said it. So again, the next time somebody comes in, because there was, oh, it's been 2 days of you dragging him over doxing, and it might be even 5 or 4 if I want it to be.
To me, it's concerning. Why did he wake up that
Oh my
morning,
gosh,
get ready,
I can't.
eat
I
breakfast,
can't.
put his clothes on,
Uh
and
huh.
get himself together
Uh
and
huh.
then go do something like
Uh
this?
huh.
To our
Because suicide, mental health is just supposed to be like A and B, right? When people do shit like this, it's like A and B. It's how it's supposed to be, the way in which Mr. Orange Man has decided, right? A and B, right? You're not supposed to prepare coffee and have breakfast. Your suicide, your face needs to look. Has anybody, man? How many people have committed suicide here? And not here. I'm sorry, recently. Okay, who was recently the person that committed suicide that seemed like he was doing okay? Mental health, depression, all this stuff that comes with it. People think and they have these stereotypes about what it looks like, and it's never what it looks like. Who recently uh committed suicide? Okay, from the Ellen DeGeneres show. Please help me out with the name in the chat. People did not suspect that he was dealing with anything. Do you guys remember? I can't anymore. People did not think that Jose Romano. People did not think that anybody. Thank you, thank you for saying the name. Here's an example of that. Robin Williams was another one. There was another person recently. There was a supermodel recently too. People were like, everything was going fine. Everything was fine. And then suddenly, yes, Twitch, DJ Twitch, suddenly suicide happens. This man right here has no understanding of mental health, and yet he feels like he could speak on it. He is talking about, oh, uh, it just, he's getting ready and he's, thank you, Jason David Frank, the Power Ranger. Thank you, Benita. Thank you. No concept or understanding of how mental health is not as like, okay, this is how it's supposed to go. This is A and B. He looks like this. We don't know. And you weren't there. And this is what gets to me. And the fact that you guys want to say something to me in the comments about me trashing him, this is why I trash him. It's because he makes these stereotypical comments about people. We had Twitch, DJ Twitch, Jason David Frank, there was a beautiful supermodel, black supermodel that also committed suicide. Another one. This isn't like you're supposed to do it this way and that way. People don't they don't get it. And he's one of them. And he wants to speak on these issues. He wants to speak about victims and advocate and has no clue how to work with victims. He has no clue about advocacy and how it's like to even advocate for the person that you wouldn't advocate for. I can't. I can't. I can't. Who was even the guy that would travel around the world, okay, cooking. That's another one too. And then he says right here, Dre is allowed to move on with her life. I hope she does. I'm like, my understanding, since when did this become about Dre moving on with her life and her husband? I'm so confused. Thank you. Bourdain, thank you. Thank you. Regardless of what MGL and Justin say, Dre cares about putting good into the world. Their relationship was developing toxic tendencies on both ends, and they have repaired things. As they have, I don't want to miss your comment, before. This, if his mental state was able to hold out this time, they don't care. Thank you. Anthony Bourdain, the chef. Thank you. He's another person that we did not know he was struggling with mental illness, and he did what he did. And this is what I'm talking about. He is putting these generalized stereotypes about how the day is supposed to go for somebody who's thinking about ending their life, period. And then here you have Lady Lion Go Lightly. The family didn't like her. Letitia had a bad feeling about her, and they're talking about her character. And I'm like, you don't know. Because even to the other side of it, they didn't even have a great relationship. So shut the hell up. And I hope you get sued. And then you have this person. Oh my God. Let me stop. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up.
They both had demons. I'm torn on this family situation because he seemed to also cut ties himself. But
Yep. Hurry
to
up.
me, if he cut ties with him,
Okay. I'm trying to hurry up and move forward with this.
Wouldn't let Vaughn talk to his family, or what he does. And we know that Vaughn was secretly talking to his family in the last days.
And how do we know it was secretly? Says who? We don't know. We're only hearing one side of the story, and the other side is not looking too good.
So
hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
Maybe crazy mama.
I can't.
Her videos.
I can't with his Paul Mitchell haircut. Hurry up.
So, all right, guys. Well, we'll know more. I'll talk more about this tomorrow. It's late. I want to
And he
that
doesn't.
morning. I mean, it was early in the morning. 9.
Here we go.
That's the thing. Is just what was Vaughn thinking? What was the circumstance that morning?
It does
I mean, it
not.
was early in the morning.
It
9,
doesn't
10 o'clock
matter.
in the morning.
Ooh.
Marissa says the family don't. I think they both needed help. Truthfully, I think you're absolutely right.
And let me pull
Haley,
the script on this
I think they
because
were
I'll show you what they do.
both in trouble. I think Vaughn, in my opinion, this doctor, he felt like he could talk to, he could communicate,
and there was an
he
allegation made,
could,
and you don't care.
the doctor
Hold
kind
up,
of
guys.
motivated him. And
Here it is.
Dre, that Vaughn was secretly talking to his family
Look what he
in the
says.
last days and months leading up to his death.
He's not dead. He basically says in the last day leading up to his death. He's not dead. This is another misinformation. Here we go. Go to timestamp 16. Hold up. Hold up. We're going to go back. Watch. Listen to what he says.
That Vaughn was secretly talking to his family in the last days and months leading up to his death.
He's not dead. We don't know if he's dead. He just said, in the last days and months leading up to his death. I didn't know that did he pass away? Are you now spewing more misinformation? He did keep it real. He just said his death. Yeah. They don't care. They do not care. Timestamp wouldn't let Vaughn talk to his family or anything. Timestamp 1642 or anything like that. Her decision controlling what he does. We know that Vaughn was secretly talking to his family in the last days and months leading up to his death. Did he die? Uh, insanity. Insanity. Yeah, he's psychic now, I guess. I don't know. And then that's what caught me. I said, oh, okay. So when did he die? Dude, he's just trash. He doesn't care. Ugh. Anyways, we can go on and on about the orange. I know you guys. Maybe he's psychic now. Lord have mercy. Maybe they're all psychic at this point. I don't know. Could he talk any slower? I forget the beginning of the sentence. I know, right? Always, always, always. Why will YouTube get rid of these idiots? Orange, MGL, Joseph Morris. I know they're all from the same gate. I mean, I don't know if they work with Joseph Morris too, but it seems like it. But anyways, guys, I just wanted to talk a little bit about the situation. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Can you guys hit the like button for me? Did everybody hit the like button for me? I'm so glad that. Thank you, guys. It's a snooze fest. Stacy's like, girl, you should try. I was like, okay, this is what I was gonna tell you guys about Facebook since you just reminded me on the snooze fest. Um, so I was going through receipts and receipts and receipts of stuff that they had said, right? And I said, I don't know, something was telling me just screenshot it, Rabbit. You never know when you're going to need it. Screenshot it. And I did. And I did. And after I did that, I realized, shit, I have a lot of things here on my photos. So I was like, well, now that the investigation has concluded, I guess I can get rid of some of the stuff. Um, No, I'm going to upload everything that I have on Facebook. I'm going to literally, if you guys are following my Facebook page, and let me show it to you right now so everybody can go over there. And if you're following me over there, can you guys like the page too, please? I mean, come on. This is my Facebook page here. Okay. Go like it. We're live right now. You guys can see us. We have 22 comments in there. Shout out to everybody from Facebook. See? Everybody's in the comments in there. Shout out to you guys. This is the Facebook page. Please go check it out. I'm going to be posting some receipts there because I got them. I mean, I've already been posting some stuff. I posted all those receipts that we had, put it in the community wall over here on Facebook. I'm just going to be posting more stuff, more videos, because I said at the end of the day, the majority of Dre McCray followers are on Facebook. So let these let you guys see it. Michelle says I hate Facebook. Well, if you have one, go and just hit like and follow my page. That's all. That's all. Then you can come over here on YouTube, okay? Just come over here on YouTube. But make sure you like and you know share. But these I'm just gonna be posting a lot more receipts out there because I have them there. There's so many, and Facebook allows me to post like 500 pictures at once. So I would say it's about a thousand screenshots alone on this subject that I have to get rid of and let God and maybe whatever it may be. And if Dre McCray people folks want to see that shit, you guys can see it, crop it, it's yours, whatever, take it. Thank you so much. Running Bear said that I'll share it on my Facebook. Stacy's like, I gave up on Facebook 2023. Y'all hate Facebook. Oh my God. Well, I would love it if MySpace came back. I mean, I'm down for MySpace. I don't know about you guys. But yes. So follow me on Facebook. And if you follow me, please like the page and follow the page. Okay. Anyways, guys, thank you so much. Look at you guys are off of Facebook. Lord, did you guys make like New Year's resolutions? Like be off of Facebook? Okay. I only use Facebook for selling stuff on Marketplace, but I like the page. Thank you so much, Tinkle Tits. Thank you, Bobby, for following me now. Thank you. Make sure you share it. I'm gonna let you guys go. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Hopefully I'll be on camera tomorrow. I had a setup here. I don't know. But thank you so much for stopping by and chatting with me. Shout out to everybody in the chat because I am out. I'm out, guys. I gotta go tend to baby bunny before she yells at me. All right, bye.